Huge news in the entertainment world. Amazon is buying MGM Studios for $8.45 billion. Here's why it matters, which is that Amazon currently rules America. They expanded to be the second largest employer in the United States of retail workforce, behind Walmart. Walmart, though, is actually just a retail store. Amazon is everything. They bought Whole Foods for $14 billion, and now they are moving into Hollywood. Now, the Amazon Studios and Amazon Prime has basically been like the junior partner in streaming this entire time, but this matters a lot. Control of a major Hollywood studio. Hollywood is one of the last places where it is semi-monopolistic in terms of the vertical integration of the chain, like distribution, the way you greenlight a picture, all of that. The big tech companies like Netflix and them, they've been scrounging to try and get their hands on a studio. Amazon, because it's got the deepest pockets and they have all this cash from all their different businesses, willing to spend here and spend big. I'm really worried about this. This is because the roll-up of American culture continues. Mm-hmm. What does this company and this one man now not control in American life? Owning one studio is effectively like owning all of them because they all do so much business together. It's kind of like the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, and the New York Times. You can't compete. You just have to be one of them. And it controls an immense amount of power in American pop culture. I mean, think about this. What are they going to do? Are they going to have free advertising for like Amazon products inside of MGM movies? That's like soft advertising. Yeah. Are they ever going to is anybody in Hollywood ever going to greenlight a Jeff Bezos biopic? No.
Not a critical one.
Not yet. You think, and look at today, in the day of Apple TV, the Steve Jobs critical biopic never gets made today. Think about these types of things. This is just on the micro level. The like cascading effects through culture of having a single company control all of this is crazy. And ultimately, it's honestly bad for everyone, which is that the corporatization of culture has created Hollywood today where nothing original gets made. Mm-hmm. It's all remakes, franchises, and more. When's the last time you saw a funny comedy? It's been like 10 years.
It's all total tired, safe monoculture.
Exactly. It's total monoculture.
What it is, and this only makes it worse. And I mean, just think about Amazon. We covered here with Ryan Grimm this week also how
perfect example.
They just got, so Amazon spent $625,000 lobbying for a $10 billion NASA contract.
It's the best money ever spent.
Okay, this is Warren Gunnels is tweeting this. While the company he owns, Blue Origin, they haven't even made a rocket ship that's been able to reach space. Yeah. Okay, NASA comes to Congress and is like, hey guys, if you want us to go to space, we're going to need some more money. And they're like, absolutely not. Jeff Bezos, who's never been able to accomplish this, comes in and like, sure, we'll get it done. No problem. Even though you lost out to Elon Musk's company to start with, we're going to create a second contract to make sure that you can get your billions in this contract as well. Why is that? Well, it's because he has so much control already over virtually every sphere of American life. I mean, Amazon de facto controls our labor market. Amazon, Jeff Bezos owning the Washington Post.
Media.
Right. I mean, you covered the crazy story about the way that he used the Washington Post.
And Khashoggi's murder.
And weaponized Jamal Khashoggi's brutal murder by the Saudi government in order to run cover for his own, scandal. Yeah. So the things that he has control over are just insane. I mean, the way that your town looks, the number of shopping spaces that are closing down, the number of fulfillment centers, their warehouses that are coming into place. I mean, all of these things, the decimation of unions, all of that, Amazon has a hand in, the crushing of small business, all of that. And so this is just one more area where they already have tons of control, but now you're rolling up the distribution and the content creation all into one package and creating even more of a monoculture.
Basically, Amazon is rolling up the experience of the urban life, as in Whole Foods with food delivery. Then Amazon Prime, as in research has shown people who live in cities, makes sense, they use Amazon Prime a lot more than other people. All they have to do, this is why it's so insane when you think about it from a business perspective. People are like, $9 billion, that's a lot of money. Yeah, But if they spend $9 billion to get access to MGM's entire catalog and they put it on Amazon Prime, that will maybe make you consider whether Amazon Prime is better or not. Or even better, spend more time in the Amazon ecosystem. Once you're in the Amazon ecosystem, maybe I need some of this. You click order, you just paid for everything. All they have to, they don't even care about making money on the movies, as long as you spend more time buying stuff on Amazon. It's like a total feedback loop that goes round and round and round. The more stuff you buy, the more people they can hire, the more control they have over American life, the richer that Jeff Bezos gets. I am beginning to say that I think Bezos, in many ways, is more powerful than the President of the United States.
Yeah.
If you now control Hollywood, the second largest newspaper in the country, you're the richest man in the entire world, and you employ the second most amount of people than any other company in the world with a single man. At least the Walton family split it up between 3 people. Here, one person. Just one. This is very scary stuff.
But we didn't even mention the military contract. We didn't even mention the cloud computing services and the way that they
Amazon
control
Web
the infrastructure of the internet. I mean, it's just literally tentacles into every aspect of life.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. This is very troubling. I highly doubt the FTC or anybody will do anything about this. And, eventually when it comes for me, I'm sorry, Bezos, I had to say it. So.
More rides for you after this.